Hello. Welcome. So, I started I started thinking about doing a new thing. It's called a podcast. You know, I've always wanted to do a podcast. I think podcasts are great because they speak other people's opinion and you can seriously talk in depth about a topic or whatever. So, I'm going to start talking about random stuff in podcasts because I like to do podcasts. So, today's topic is going to be about sports. Sports, I love sports. I don't dislike sports. It's just people have their own taste. Like, some sports I like more than others, but we're going to go over all of the sports, all American sports. I don't care about freaking pickleball or whatever. Pickleball is basically like tennis. We're going to go over tennis. But anyways, so let's dive in. So, football. So, you know, football is a very controversial sport. Some people like it, some people dislike it. Some people like other teams, some people hate other teams, Patriots. But as a person who's still in high school, sophomore year, I think football is very basic. Basic as in this is like the sport. Like this is what a sport would be about. Like what's difficult is all the plays, the runs, the strategies. Like me, football, I would like to play football. It's just I don't it's football's not for me. There's other people way better at me than there's other people better at football than me. I messed that up. But it's very difficult sport. It's very physical and active. But I'd say through a scale 1 through 10, I'd probably say this sport is about 9.5 out of 10. What would make it a 10 is like it's the same old like games. It's same. Sure, the scores or the teams might be different, but it's just football. That's what football is. But if they like added like new rules, new special rules, like I don't know, the you football fans can probably think of a few. But I'm just saying, I like football. Very good sport. Basketball. Basketball. I like basketball. I don't like any sports, so I'm just going to say I like basketball. I could play basketball. I'm pretty good at basketball. It's just I don't like the competitiveness of basketball because everybody's yelling, get hit with the ball in the face, break your glasses. But not like that's ever happened to me, but, that's fine. But basketball, you have these, like, huge people, like 6'5", 6'4", 6'3", huge people, huge guys. And they're just going up and down this court, shooting threes. I like the combos of basketball. Like, I know, like, I like good ball movement. Like, the ball is in one corner, it's passed to the other, pass in the middle, shoot three, make it, miss it, doesn't really matter. But I like how they have dunking contests. I like that. I like it. But I'm a short person. Well, I'm not that short. It's just I'm very average. I'm basic. I'm very average. I am a little bit over 5'10", just a little bit over 5'10". I know some people are shorter, some people are way taller, but as a 15-year-old, an early 15-year-old, I think that's pretty average. But I do have the worst genetics in my family. I do not like my genetics. The only good genetics I got were my muscles and my facial hair. That's the only good genetics. It's only good genetics. But if I was a little bit taller, say if I was 5'11", 5'11" this year, 5'11" and a half, I would play basketball. But it's just not in my hand of the deck of cards that I'm going to play. It's not one of those choices. So football, I'd rate that a 8 out of 10. What could be better is I don't know if this is true, but I heard they're making a airless basketball, which would have different physics. I don't like that basketball. I like the old one where it would, physics would be different, Okay. But I like basketball. Basketball is great. I love basketball. But, okay. Next. Baseball. Baseball is very, very, you need to focus. You need to look on the ball. You need to have good reaction time. I don't have good reaction time. That's why I don't play baseball. And plus, I can't throw a ball. Sure, I can throw a football and catch it, but I can't go anywhere because I can't take anything. If I get tackled, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not that big of a guy. I'm skinny, kind of muscular, kind of. But baseball. I just don't like baseball. I like it a little bit. It's kind of for me because the only fun part is batting. That's the only fun part to me. Because in PE, if you're playing wiffle ball with your classmates, wiffle ball, you hate being in the outfield. You hate it. You absolutely hate it because you don't get to do anything. Well, sometimes you don't get to do anything. You just run around, catch the ball, just stand there. But when you're up to bat, you're about to hit this ball. You're about to nuke it all the way to the wall or the doors or whatever. And you get 2 bases in. That's great. I love that feeling. But baseball is very I don't know what to say about baseball. Baseball is just baseball. Not disrespecting or anything. Baseball is just one of those sports that people are really good at. Anybody could be good at baseball. Let's just be honest here. But look, one thing that could be better is outfield. Outfield sucks. Why? I just don't get the point system. Let's say you get a person out. Do you get a point or are they just out? What happens? So baseball, I'm gonna rate it a nice 7.5 out of 10. Ice hockey. You just say hockey at that point. It's hockey. Ice hockey doesn't really matter. But it's ice hockey. I would enjoy hockey. I would enjoy ice hockey. Not again. Don't fall. But it's just what you get this weird little stick and you try to shimmy it over you're batting, but you're not really batting. You're batting on the ground, and it's just you're skating and everything, and then you fall on your butt. Worst feeling ever. Trust me. I hate roller skating, and when I first fell, that sucked. Because I land on my tailbone, that just sucks. You probably know the feeling too. Ice hockey. Never played ice hockey. As a person that goes to Caston, we don't have an ice hockey team. We don't even have a school sport. Let's just be honest here. Men's basketball, maybe. Girls basketball or men's basketball. That's it. That's all we have. But ice hockey. It's just I like ice hockey. I don't dislike it. It's a pretty good sport. I like it. So I'm gonna rate it a 8 out of 10. Tennis. Tennis. I love tennis. I think I'd be pretty good at tennis. But what makes tennis weird is you can't control the ball very good. You can't control it at all very good. Because let's just say you're whacking it and it goes a little bit too far to the corner and you're out. It goes out. That's just, like, you can't control that. I mean, you could with your, like, wrist, but same time, you don't know, like, you're going to hit it with most power because you want to go fast and you want to, like, fake out the opponents. And some people play 2v2. I'd like 1v1 sports. Because as a person that's not a talkative person at all, unless I know you really well, then I can, like, talk forever to you. But if I don't, like, if you, like, I don't know how to put this. If I, like, actually do know you and what you can do, and we're friends, and we talk on a daily basis, then, yeah, we can play 2v2. But if I just don't know you, and, like, I just don't know you very well, and you're just like, oh, my buddy has this friend, can we play 2v2? And then I'm on that guy's team. And it's just very awkward, because it's, you don't know what he's going to do. And you look, the communication, it's not there anywhere. But 1v1, I could play 1v1. Like, I'd be pretty good at tennis, but we don't have a freaking tennis team, which sucks. It's, why don't we have a tennis team? That'd be sick. Like, casting comets, the comet can be the ball, and we can, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, if we had a tennis team, the logo would be a person, someone, hitting the ball with the racket, and the comet is the tennis ball, and there's, like, flames around it and everything, and it's just, like, after he hit it, he's posing, and then the ball's, like, over here. I just think that's pretty cool. I think we should have a tennis team. I think we should. Soccer. Or, no. Tennis. That's my next topic. Tennis. I'm going to rate it a 8.5 out of 10. Tennis. I think tennis is great. Tennis is good for cardio. Soccer. So, some people know. Some people don't know. I am not playing soccer this year because I would like to try different things. You know, as you get older, you start to develop these things, like, you get more creative and you start thinking about what you want to do. You start becoming more active. And soccer, I love soccer. Soccer is a very good sport. I think every boy, every girl, every single person that likes sports should try out soccer because it's very versatile for what you play. Like, there's multiple positions, just like football, but football is more physical. Soccer is more about footwork and technique. I don't have that. I really don't. I just have the speed. That's it. But I'm not playing soccer because I want to try it cross country just for this year. If I'm not good at it, I don't know what I'm going to do. But my game plan for this year is do cross country. I'm not going to wrestle. I hated wrestling. Because 1, I sucked. Number 2, I got such low confidence from wrestling. I'm not a very angry person. I'm not very physical. I'm very calm, very collected. You know, I keep things in my head, and it's just, but I can't let that anger out on the wrestling mat because I was in the 144 weight class. I was JV for half a season. Shocker. JV, shocker. I was better than my rival. I'm not gonna say his name because he might be watching this. I was better than him in 8th grade. Something happened to me or him, and he got substantially better than me. But the first time we wrestled for a spot, it was not close at all. I got pinned in 10 seconds because I didn't know what I was wrestling for. I thought it was just for fun and games. That's what I thought. But then I didn't know, I knew I was going to lose my varsity spot, but it's just, as a freshman, I didn't know what that meant because soccer, either way, we're going to be varsity. Our school, it's not very big, but either way, we're going to be varsity. But JV, I didn't know, I wasn't going to wrestle rarely, or I was going to wrestle rarely. That's what I goofed up on. I did not know at all. So I got pinned 10 seconds. And the second time we wrestled, it was very close. But I had these freaking stupid sweatpants on. But I had these gray sweatpants. I still have the same pair. I don't wear sweatpants. I rarely wear sweatpants. But either way, I had these sweatpants on that were very loose on me. Kind of like yoga sweatpants or whatever. They weren't skin tight, but they're just very thin sweatpants. But he kept on when I would when I would sprawl, he would grab onto my pockets. He would not let go of my pockets. So he's almost pulling down my pants in mid wrestling match, very serious wrestling match. He grabs onto my pockets, starts to pull down my pants while I'm trying to sprawl and get behind him. I can't get behind him because he has my pockets. And so that happened about 3 times, and then the coach said, whoever, I'm not going to say his name, but my opponent, my coach said to him, stop doing that. And then he told him to stop, and then that was the last thing he did. But if he would not have let go, or if he would hold on to my pockets or let go of my pockets, I would have won. I would have won. Then, the score was 12. He had 12. I had 9. And 3-point difference. But if I would have got that reversal, or that takedown, I would have gotten 3 points. That would have tied us up. And then escape, or back points, I would have gotten back points because he was tired. I wasn't tired. It was just, I know what he's going to do. I know I've wrestled this guy for 2 years. I know what he's going to do. But no, I lost. But I got my varsity spot at the 150 weight class because one of our members got injured, had a concussion. And mind you, 144, 150 weight class, very buff people, and 138 even. 138, very buff people in those 3 weight classes. Very buff people. They're short, they're buff, they're huge. So I got varsity spot half the season. It's fine. I didn't do so good because it's 150. I've never wrestled 150. But we're going to go on. Golf. We do have a golf team. It's not very popular. I wonder why, because nobody would golf. It's either somebody's really good at golf, our golf team, or nobody just likes golf. It's never in between. It's never like, oh, I'm interested in golf, but I suck at it. Like, nobody does that. Golf. I went to Top Golf one time with my best friends. And first time of me golfing. First time. And I went up to swing. Took me a lot of tries. But when we were on the top floor, it was like 11 o'clock. Top floor, we were, I was, I'll probably say we, me and two others, their brothers. But we were hitting the back net, all the way in the back. I was just swinging that thing. I was hoping, I was praying. Please let me hit that net. Hit it. My fastest ball was like 101 miles per hour. Somewhere around there. I can't remember. That was like probably like 3 months ago. Three months. Was it? It was like close to 4 months ago. But golf. I rate that like. Oh, I forgot to rate soccer too. But I rate golf. It's not very popular though. 6.5. Soccer. It's just soccer. Soccer's a great sport. It's one of the basics. I'm gonna rate that a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5. We have martial arts and boxing, which is boxing is type of martial art. Same, very physical. I want to do boxing, but I'm not that strong. I flinch at anything. Well, without my glasses. I flinch at anything. I rate boxing and martial arts. I like martial arts. Martial arts is a key to fighting opponents or, protecting yourself, or the complete opposite, street fighting. But, rate that like a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Wrestling. It depends on what the form is or the type of wrestling. If it's WWE, I hate WWE because it's all fake. It's literally all fake. Because when you first figure out, like, oh, it's just all fake, when you first figure that out, it's boring. Like, what are these guys doing? They're accidentally, or not accidentally, they're pretending to, like, hurt each other. Yeah, let's just watch that. There's no real combat in there. There's no suspense. Wrestling. But the school wrestling, it's very mental. Not very much physical. A little bit of physical. But mentally, that's pretty good. You have to have that confidence in that, like, that killer instinct to, like, keep on going. And, like, you have to be, like, basically have to be you have to be very sturdy and endure a lot of things. Not to be weird or anything, but you have to, like, if the guy's charging at you, blast double, you have to, like, react or, like, just, like, endure it. Same as single leg. If the guy single legs you, you can't just fall over like, crap, I fell over. No, you have to sprawl, you have to cross face, something. Wrestling, school form. I rate that a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, track and field. I forgot about track and field. And cross country. Track and field. I love track and field. I love it. For my freshman year, I was pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. I was amazing at track and field. Like 400, my 400 is my key aspect. I ran a, actually, I'll just pull it up real quick. I'll look it up. Dalton, Oaf, track, and field stats. Yeah, for my 400, I ran a 57.24. It's pretty good. But I also did the 200. 26.75. That's not good at all. But my 400, I love 400. I love them. Especially 4x4s. Oh, I love 4x4s. I love them. I just love them. At HNAC, I got 7th on my 400. 7th out of 13 people. 7th out of 13. That's not bad. The only person I lost to was a junior, a freshman, a junior, senior. And they all ran 56, 55, 53, 52, 52. Yeah, but I did beat my own teammate. But he's a sophomore. Yeah, he ran a 57.53. I ran a 57.24. Yeah, so track and field. If you like running or throwing or distance, go for it. I would highly suggest it. You just have to pace yourself, really. Or if you have that like maximum speed, like let's say you're in a 100-meter dash, you're fast. Your top speed, fast. Your acceleration is beautiful. So track and field, I'm gonna rate that a 9. I'm gonna have to rate it a 9. Cross country, you run 3.1. In high school, junior high, you run 2.1. And college, you run 4.1. I think. I don't know. I know junior high and high school. I don't know about college though. Yeah, instead of doing soccer, I'm going to do cross country. I think cross country is very good for you because it's very good cardio. Very good. And your mental state, just you in a pack. You have to be the first one to cross that finish line in that pack. It's just you in your head. When in the beginning, it's just you and a bunch of people, row of people. You sprint 100 meters out. But as you get farther, everybody starts splitting up. Like, people are in different spots. They're never in the same row. They're never two, like, staying right by each other. There's never two. Maybe in first place. But as you get farther, people are going to be more distance out because they have, some people have more of a drive. Some people don't. Some people have more of a speed. Some people don't. But Okay. So, cross country, I'm going to rate it a 8.25. That is a new ranking. 8.25. Not 8.25. 8.25. Or 8.5. 8.25. It is 8.25. Yeah. So, I don't know what my podcast name is going to be. I have no idea. I'll probably figure something out. But in the meantime, it's been fun, talking about my thoughts and feelings about sports. So, probably do a podcast video once a week. Because, I just like talk. I just like to talk in general. So, deuces.